going to be a reading for Geminis for the month of February. But before I start and get into your reading, if you guys could like this video, also subscribe to the channel. Know that these are general meaning they may or may not resonate for you. If you are cross-watching for the sign, please feel free to switch the characters around anytime in the story if that's how it applies to your situation. Let's just get to it, get into your reading. I'm going to start off with the Crystal Spirit Oracle cards. We're going to pull one crystal. From the book, we're going to read the relationship message, prosperity message, in the guided meditation, and then we're going to jump into a full spread using the Beautiful Creatures deck. So let's bring this over here. We'll come back to it. And let's see what card we get or which crystal comes up for you guys. So Spirit, what crystal do you have for Geminis for February? What crystal resonates with my lovely? Oh, look, I missed a few cards over. Oops, I missed some. Make sure I have all of them. Okay, I think that's all of them. It felt light when I was shuffling. What crystals do you have for Gemini? What crystal resonates with my lovely Gemini for February? What crystal? What crystal, Spirit, do you have for Geminis for the month of February? What crystal? I was gonna say we just want one, and here we go. Sunstone. Okay, that seems very positive. Gives me heavy Leo vibes, right? So that's 55, and fives are all about changes. So the meaning behind Sunstone is freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, knowing you can do it. Okay, Geminis? Let's see what the relationship message says. It says your past and your wounds do not have to keep you stuck in old patterns. You are free to end your current relationship, start a new one, or transform the partnership to be what you want it to be. While you can never control another person or determine every event or set of circumstances you will experience, you always have the freedom of choice. This includes the freedom to stop and reconnect with the conscious universe, drawing on the love and support and wisdom that can help you make the best choices for you. There are no limits on love, no obstacles to receiving that which you hope to experience. Enjoy your freedom, knowing that you have a firm foundation in the love that the conscious universe has for you. Prosperity message. You are at liberty to make any number of decisions about how to interact with the universal flow of abundance. Does that make you nervous or are you excited? It's okay now to be a little bit of both, but be sure to embrace your freedom of choice, knowing that Sunstone Spirit is bolstering your ability to decide what you want to do. Advice from others can be helpful, but you have to listen to your heart and check in with your values before making your own decisions. You no longer have to feel bound by the old stories rooted in scarcity thinking. So believe in the universal flow of abundance and enjoy your freedom to choose how you will interact with it. You've got this. So last but not least, we have the Crystal Spirit Meditation, which says, working with Sunstone helps us release our old emotions, be strong, and own our leadership qualities, which do not arise from a place of ego, but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. So what I'm getting from you guys is a whole lot of changing your way of thinking from scarcity to abundance. Also realizing where you come from doesn't really, just because you're from, like, let's say you're from somewhere that was not, how do I want to say this? Like, let's say you're from a poor area and now, or you grew up with not a lot and now you have more resources and stuff. And sometimes maybe you have survivor's guilt? Yeah, like this kind of a guilt or a remorse, like when you feel like, I don't deserve these things. You deserve everything because you worked hard for all the things you have, Gemini. If it's relationships, maybe you're breaking a cycle in your family of people like in unhealthy relationships with, whether you saw a parent, with someone that was like maybe abused alcohol or drugs, or someone was with someone that was, cheater, philanderer, and you kind of have this relationship or marriage possibly, and it's so healthy, and it's like, maybe you had a fear that you would repeat these patterns that you saw, let's say your aunts or your mother or your father or your uncles, whatever, go through. And it's like, oh, I don't have to have that same path. Just because I was, born into it doesn't mean I can create kind of my own trajectory. So let's see what messages we get for Geminis. Messages for Geminis for February. Messages for Geminis. That really flew out. I wasn't ready to pull yet. So let's see. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, you know. Not necessarily, but this is the slow builder card, the Knight of Pentacles. This is taking your time. Also very giving. This card says servitude. Some of you guys could be putting your time and effort into a bigger cause. We have the World card. So the World card is fixed energy. The World card is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Who am I missing? Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Fixed energy. It's a wrapping up of cycles. The old is over. You completed. You did a great job. You learned your lesson. Now it's time to start new, which I'm getting. You're kind of maybe healing for some past stuff that you had going on. And now it's kind of like, I'm ready to live, okay? I'm tired of dwelling. I'm tired of all this stress. I'm ready to live. So we have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, you know, there's a lot of options for you, I feel like, right now. And you're kind of, I guess, I don't want to say stuck, but you're confused, right? This is maybe sometimes delusions. Some of you guys think you have more options than you truly have, so just be careful. You know, you want to make sure you choose the one that's actually, like, tangible, the one that's going to be good for you. Like, let's say it's job. Like, one could be like, oh, you're getting an offer, and the other one's maybe, we'll see. Like, let's say you have a job. And current job is like, oh, if you do X, Y, Z, we'll talk about it. Versus you go to a new interview at a different place and they're offering you a job. You have a tangible offer, not something that's promised to you that you never see come to fruition, right? So we have the Ace of Wands. I love it. Energy, right? A new energy. This could be, if it's a new relationship, it's going to be passionate. It's going to be fast moving. You're going to, oh, let me tell you, you're going to fall for this person fast. Also, this is like being inspired, feeling this renewed sense, like this creativity. You're doing things you've never done before in February, Geminis. I feel like you're just kind of trying new things, you know, dipping your foot in the water. And I like this because some of you guys have felt a bit closed off. There was this fear of the new, wanting to stay in your comfort zone. You're no longer that, at least in February. I don't know if you go back into it in March until I do next month, but I'm like, right now you feel like you're on a good path. So we have the Star card, which is Aquarius energy, which is having hope. It's also this this healing. Oh, it feels good. Some of you guys are going to be in the spotlight. I don't know why TikTok came up. I don't know if you guys have been thinking about posting more on TikTok and trying to build your followers or subscribers, and you know, maybe you're cracking the algorithm of all this. Good on you. So we have Two of Swords, which is Moon in Libra, which says confusion, right? Two of Swords is the energy of being at a stalemate, right? Not wanting to quite make a decision yet, which is fine. In February, I feel like it's kind of a go with the flow month. Like, where does your gut instinct lead you? You can really trust that in February. Like, if you sit there ruminating and thinking back and forth on something, it's harder for you to make a decision than if you're just living and going with the vibes and how you feel about it. So, Eight of Pentacles, some of you guys are trying to maybe go back to school. Good job, okay. I like to see people always gaining more knowledge and more skills. Doesn't have to be a traditional school, by the way. It could be, you know, it could be university, but it could be a trade, right? There's different types of things now, boot camps, and, you know, I feel like in a post-CVID world, I like to say CVID, I don't know how they do these videos, like even the way colleges has changed, especially with the online and different schools and different certificates. Ace of Pentacles. So we got two aces, and aces is indicating new for me, for you, like a lot of new. So we're just going to pull a few more cards. Seven of Wands, Two of Wands, here goes that decision. And we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. That's nice to end it off in the Chariot, because Chariot could be travel, but it's also foreign movement. It's motion. It's being triumphant. And this Seven of Wands is telling me bravery is necessary. It's not that you're jumping out of a plane and going skydiving or anything, but, oh, maybe some of you guys have been thinking about that. I spoke too soon, but it's really taking a risk on love, a risk on life, a risk on, you know, your finance, a risk, because you're going to be abundant. You are abundant. Some of you guys may be receiving a large payout with this Ace of Pentacles, and it really has you thinking like, wow. Some of you guys, it's enough for you to take a break. Maybe you want to take a little bit of like a break from working even if it's just a week or two. Maybe you got some PTO vacation time. Maybe you guys just want to take a leave for a month and say, I just want to go travel. I just want to explore. You're going to do something you just never done before or thought you could do. It wasn't that you just never thought you could do it, because you know to do it, you needed to be more stable. And as you get this stability, you're like feeling so good about yourself. You're exuding confidence. People are noticing. So I feel like you're going to be taking risk in love. You're going to tell that person you're into them. You know, Valentine's Day is next month. When it comes to your job, you're going to go for the raises. And if they don't respect you or they don't want to give you a raise, you're going to go look outside and you're going to put your best foot forward. And trust me, you'll be getting offers, and your current job would be like, they would be like, what happened? They know what happened. You've been asking, they ain't been delivering, and you went somewhere else, and they are proud and happy to like move forward with you. So put your plans in motion, all of them. I love this for you, Geminis. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, and have a great month of February. Bye, guys.